You know, the difference between training and rehabilitation of what I do is that training is forcing a dog into positions to conform repetitively over and over until they learn how to do it when they associate a word or an action with what it is that you're doing. And in socialization, we're dealing with the hormonal factors of a dog, teaching them how to judge their level of aggression so that they can reduce the stress level and begin to accept those things that they are addicted to because of what we have done to them in the past in terms of not allowing them to experience danger in a way that causes them to become more balanced. And so sometimes you'll see me working with a muzzle. It depends on how quickly I'm trying to work or how severe the problem may be. And that muzzle gives you that second that you can maybe get to the dog without there being a problem. And sometimes that second, that 1 or 2 seconds is so important because some dogs are very strong. And when they make that connection, you know, if they're strong-willed, then they don't want to let go. That's why it's important to have the discipline and the relationship of the hierarchy so much in place so the dog can hear you. Even though they are engaged in something, they can actually hear you and comply. That's why it takes sometimes so long with the rehabilitation, not only because you're working with many dogs, but because we have to change a lifestyle that a dog has had for many years, that it has ingrained in them and they have become addicted to these types of emotions. It's been so long that it's almost genetic in its appearance. And so that's why every dog is different, and you have to work with the way that dog is, their personality. Maybe you'll get 2 dogs that have the same problem with the same intensity, but one dog is stubborn where the other dog is not. So not only are you dealing with the problem, you're dealing with the genetic makeup of the dog, which is him being stubborn or spoiled, you see? Or what he has learned from human beings or the situation that we have placed him in, that he doesn't want to give it up because he believes it to be true. This guy here knows what's happening, so he's staying out of his way. This is the definition of stay. Stay away from the stimulant. He's thinking in terms of safety, survival. He's in the survival mode. This is what stay means, not the way we are taught in terms of training. This is more natural. What we're doing here is a natural thing. I'm setting up a problem that I have the answers to, but it has to be controlled emotionally. This is something that we as humans have to learn how to do it. And in order to do this, we have to take our fear away. But we have to learn that fear is in the future. Usually people are afraid of something that hasn't even happened before. The danger is real, and that's what we're looking at. But if we understand that the danger is real and the fear is in the future, then we're able to do this kind of work. If you're holding on to your ego and you can't let these things go, then you won't be successful. This is not a training problem. This is not a sit, stay, down, come, heal problem. This is an emotional, hormonal problem that this dog has that has never been dealt with. And he's strong-willed. Not that strong, but he's pretty much strong-willed. And he's a little stubborn, and he has a little tunnel vision. And he's physically powerful. But all that's normal.